A few weeks ago, our creators received an update that has been a pretty popular topic of discussion throughout the community. Aggression-based matchmaking was confirmed to have been added to the game, and people have begun to take notice. Posts have been coming out on Reddit saying that if you don't shoot back when getting shot at, eventually your lobbies will have lots of overly friendly people in them and you can loot almost carefree. The opposite has been true for people that like engaging in PvP though, since if you shoot back at other raiders in any capacity, your next raids will feature non-stop bloodthirsty rats. So today, we're going to be talking about this update and if I think it will lead to this game's end. Let's get right into it. The biggest problem that I've seen people having with this new system is thinking that their lobbies are going to be 100% either friendly or kill on sight depending on how they have recently played. I can see where this thought process comes from, but after having messed with this system a bit myself, I don't think that this is as big of a problem as people are making it out to be. In my raids, I have been friendly to anyone that finds me first, or is just randomly calling out that they are friendly, but I also engage in PvP with anyone I hear shooting, or is just lurking around with their guns out. Sometimes I'll even defib people that end up being nice whenever I down them. In these very same lobbies though, I'll often shoot the very next person I see right after defibbing the previous guy. I believe that having this playstyle has led to me getting into raids with a wide range of players. I've been backstabbed, I've been defibbed, and I've even helped people that I shot first extract after talking things out on the mic. So if you're one of the people that thinks that this system will end up killing the game because you're too bored in your lobbies, you might just be playing in a boring way and need to mix it up a bit. There is one thing that I do wish that they would change about this system though, and that's the fact that apparently trios, duos, and singles are all treated in the same way. This means that if you go on a rampage in trios with your buddies, just PvPing everyone that you find, and then go into solos, apparently you're then going to be thrown into some pretty unfriendly solo lobbies. Personally, whenever I go into solo matches, I tend to be a little bit more friendly and try to engage with other players, and then anytime that I'm in duos or trios, I'm one of those bloodthirsty rats from earlier. With this system affecting all three modes though, I could see how that would make some players hesitant to try to play with their buddies or play in different ways whenever they're just playing in general. So one thing that probably would be nice is if this system took into account whatever mode you're currently playing whenever you do whatever it is you do during that raid. But in the long run, it really doesn't take too long to get back into whatever style lobby you're looking to play in, so this maybe isn't as big of a deal as I'm thinking. All of this brings me to my next point. There are quite a few people that are mad about this system, and these people are often the same ones that think this game will die if this isn't reversed. I personally believe that these people are so upset because they want to be able to target PvEers and get some easy loot since these types of players are often not looking for fights, which makes them easy to target. I'm not sure why people are like this though, since players that are mainly focused on PvE aren't that much fun to fight against. They don't come in kitted out with good PvP gear, a lot of times they don't fight back since they aren't kitted out for PvP, and a lot of times it feels bad to knock them out since they're usually nice. On the other hand though, PvP players usually bring in decent kits if they plan on getting into big battles, provide good fights since they don't want to lose their gear, and in my experience, knocking PvPers out doesn't feel as bad since these are usually the guys that like slinging slurs. The argument that being able to get into these lobbies will make the game boring and lead to these players leaving also doesn't really make much sense to me in general. A lot of times these players end up sounding to me like they're saying, getting to do what you actually want to do rather than being forced into a specific playstyle will kill this game. Even if these players do get bored of playing in friendly lobbies, all they have to do is shoot a person or two and they're right back into the PvP matches. Eventually, I do think that they'll end up tweaking this system a bit because being able to go 20 or 30 raids without shooting a single person doesn't seem like the intended experience. But even if the current system was left as is, I don't think the game would die due to that alone. I guess we'll end up seeing though. Let me know what you guys think about this system and whether or not they should change it. That is going to go ahead and do it for now though. Please drop a like or a sub if you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to all of you guys in the next one. See ya.